Pisces placement. I'm looking at my place, something around another fish or another Piscean or another 3, but I keep looking at my placements to find out. Some of you are looking for a replacement or placement that may be to do with around college, schooling and that sort of stuff, and I'm looking for a replacement. So if not, it might be your kids, okay, that are looking for a replacement at like a something to do with college and stuff like that, and I'm looking for a placement. It might be like, you know, where you're at college and you're looking for, what do they call that, where a grant, like a pass to say, okay, you don't have to pay, you can pretty much kind of, you know, do whatever it is, and you get a, oh, I'd really say like a footballer, for instance, and someone's playing like football, and they're, you know, they're very good at sports and whatnot, and they're looking for someone to say, okay, we're going to sponsor you, and you can go to this college for free, okay, that kind of stuff. But you have to keep up with the amount of work, okay, something like that, or looking for a replacement. Like I'm looking, they keep saying a place. Oh, okay, so a place might be where somewhere like a home or a house, okay, and we're looking for a place. They keep saying elderly resident as well. Like I'm looking for a place for my elderly resident to give them somewhere else to live, or you might be looking for somewhere else to live, or someone around you maybe, and they might not be telling you. I don't know, but it's kind of like browsing through places to live. Like if they didn't live here, where would I live? If we didn't live here, where would we live? Where would we go? Like what would the house look like? I mean, you could be manifesting, but for some reason they keep getting me to look at like elderly residents and looking for a place for them to stay and for them to live permanently, okay? So it'd be like getting a mortgage, getting a house. It might be something like where, you know, you're considering moving in with a partner and blah, 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 and you think, you know what, we need to talk about where we would live, you know, that kind of stuff here. But they keep saying like place here is an elderly residential place. And they call it the place, the house, the home, and loads of different places. But like there's loads of different like units where all these elderly people are, and one is called the place, one's called the home, one's called the hall, blah blah blah, and then they're all in segments of like ICU unit type sort of thing, and then like people suffering through dementia, people suffering through head injuries, blah blah blah, and they need some time. So it's like elderly residential type sort of hospital-y type sort of thing, right? And it look, you know, it's kind of like, you know, my mum's getting older or something, blah blah blah, and we need to find them somewhere secure to live. They may not be able to live here anymore. If we move, are they going to move with us? You know, where would they live? Where would we live? Can we move somewhere that's closer towards somebody? They might need my help, and I might need to move in with them for a little while, that kind of stuff. And, you know, they need support, blah, blah, blah. And I might be able to move in and give you the care that you need. So it might be care workers, hospitals, that sort of stuff. And you're kind of like, you know, on that segment of like, you know what, my grandmother or my mother is moving in somewhere, and because she is, am I going to move closer towards her, or am I actually going to be further apart? Or if she moves, would I move closer? All that kind of stuff. It might be around a grandparent or someone that physically needs like medical, like medicines and stuff, because I keep hearing a nurse, okay, and like medical help, and they need medical help, and I know what I'm doing. So the only way that I can actually give them medicine is by making sure that each day they get their medicine, they get this, they get that, because they may not know what they're doing. So I need to support them. So I might need to move in for a day or two or for a week in order to be able to support them physically, emotionally, and whatnot during this time. So it could be anything that's hospital related. I'm sorry if all of my channel messages just lately, Pisces, through Capricorn, and another reading that was to do with either skin cancer, like illnesses and all this kind of stuff. It really does seem to be coming up with the same kind of thing, right? Where someone might need some kind of guidance and support, and I might have to need to move closer to them to give that, or I might need to like start thinking of them instead of more of myself. I need to start giving a little bit of my care and attention towards this person because they might really need my help, because they may be elderly or something like that, right? So it could be your mother, your grandmother, stuff like that, okay? And then some of you may be even considering like, you know, if we was to move, or if I was to move, would we move away or would we move closer? Or like, if I was to move away, then are they going to need my help? And this kind of torment between where about to get a placement, like where to move, that kind of thing. You know, it might be Stephen King, Steve, but like that kind of stuff. Like, you know, if they was to move, would I would to move? Or if a child was to move out, would the house be too big? And, you know, I kind of get another place and blah, blah, blah. Those kind of messages that seem to be there for you, Pisces, for some reason. So if that is a message that's relating to it, is. If it isn't, it isn't. It's someone else's. Okay. So that's what I've got for you channeled wise. Let's see, I'm also hearing the wise man, so you might be dealing with like an Aries or a Scorpio, like an emperor energy, okay? Something very wise, influential, influence, under the influence. I keep saying someone might be like drugs, alcohol, and they're under the influence and not being able to think clearly, and they might be trying to get clean, to clean the mess up. Keep picking up like a cleaner or someone that goes around people's houses all the time, or the name Housey or Chris. But like, you know, I keep going around people's houses trying to clean them up and stuff and blah, 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 or they might need my support or something around moving, like moving house, home, department, that kind of thing, right? Here. So, yeah, it keeps coming back to that energy. Somebody could be moving, okay? Okay, so let's see. So Pisces, what have they got? Wake up, you are missing, wake up, you're missing some cool shit. Wake up, little Susie, wake up. So Sue, Sarah, Steve, Sassy, Cassandra, I'm also in Cassie, Cassandra, coy cowboy, don't be coy cowboy. Someone's like, yeehaw, you're a wash, hi, this is Tanya. Tanya, Great Britannia, moving to Britain or something, or moving around Britain. Anyway, that came out through Aquarius, but you are an Aquarian, Pisces, right, in Vedic? So something like that, you might be dealing with an 8, Aquarius or Leo, okay? Placement of 8, let's see, placement of 8, something to do, there's the place. So I'm looking for my place that's a number 8. So I'm looking for a number 8, so you could be dealing with Leo and Aquarian, okay, and I'm looking for my placements of 8. Okay, where do I have 8 placements? Some of you have got 8 placements of the same thing going run through the same chart, like 8. Oh, actually, yeah, my physical year this year is 8. Like my personal year is 8. So it might be whether you're looking at your personal year. Has any of you out there got a personal year of 8? Yeah, so for a lot of you, you might be looking into wherever 8 means to you. Like you could even be moving to a door number 8. You could live at, not like me, which is a door number what, 7. But like I'm looking for door number 8, is what they keep saying. Like door number 8. I keep looking for door number 8. Unless you live at door number 8. I don't know. So are you trying to like, hello, can you tell me where Doris lives? What's that number's that? Number 8. You're like, yeah, hold on a minute. Number 8 is up there. Door number 8 is behind door number 8. So what have you got? Move the fuck on. Really, bruv? Why have you got the same 2 cards that came out through Aquarius? It could be an X, but move the fuck on. Some of you it's just about moving. You know what? Fuck it. I'm picking all my stuff up and I'm moving on. Okay. Really, bruv? Stay down there, bruv. Right, move on. Okay, move on, Yvonne. Siobhan. I'm just going to have to move on. Siobhan, Evie, Eve, Steve, move on. Squeeze. Move on and squeeze it. Squeeze the spots. Squeeze the juice. So Justin or Jackie or Julian. Jackson. Jacksonville, Australia. Squeeze. Just move on. If it ain't working, move on. Okay, let's move on. Let's see. Pisces. Go see some shit, man. I swear to God. The same 3 fucking cards that came out for Aquarius, man. I ain't joking. Watch Aquarius. Go see some shit. Do something new. Do some new things. Talk to people. Cooler than you, bruv. Cooler than Luke. Same. I swear to, apart from that. That one down there that said move the fuck on and then go and see someone cooler than you. Or alchemy. I don't know. But like, here. Same cards, man. Move on. Go see some shit. Do something new. Do some new things. Talk to people. People, bruv. Talk to people. Me, I like to avoid people because I think they talk shit, mainly. But like, they're saying talk to some people, right? Go out and talk to a stranger, man. I find that great. Talk, unless you're a child, then don't fucking do that, right? But like me, I like going to the grocery store, meeting the elderly people, bruv. Elderly people, you alright? How you getting on? Yeah, no, I'm good. Are you alright? Yeah, it's lovely, isn't it? How's life? Yeah. Struggle? Oh, is it? What's up? What's up? Yeah, do you know what I mean? Like, it's new people. Anyway, Pisces. Let's get on with it, bruv. What they got? Ancient shit is cool. What? I don't know, some of you are getting too old. Like, I'm getting too old for this shit. Danny Glover, the name Dan. Some of you could be like Danielle, Dan, anybody beginning with D, and they're saying, for fuck's sake, please move on. Just move on from your past. Don't keep dwelling on the past. Pick your lip up. Get over it. Move on. That's what Spirit's saying to you. Now, it might not be you, it might be the other person. I love the Pisces. Fuck it, of course you don't. I spend the majority of your time kiboshing other people's relationships. Do they love me? Do they love me not? Do they love me? Do they love... Of course they fucking do if they're with you, and if they don't, it's because they're already in a fucking relationship. Move on. Pisces. Somebody, for the love of God, man, I am getting too old for this shit. Just move on. Please. Let's just get over this sector and move on. Right? Stop keep talking about the same bollocks over and over again. Jen, Julian, Jason, Justin, Jackie. But I had children with them. Move on, Felicia. So what? I had children with them. I'm still going... Oh, how tiring is that? Keep trying to... What, you fucking narcissistic? Keep trying to change people. Move on, cross-watcher. Pisces is not interested, are you, Pisces? And you're like, no, I am still a fish. Bruv, I'm a Pisces. People think, oh, Pisces, they're so delicate. Fuck off, are they? No, they ain't. If you get a true Pisces that knows their shit, they'll probably be saying, move on. Move on. Next. So whoever that's relating to could even be Trevor. And you're like, listen, Trevor, just fucking move on, bruv, will you? Stop keep banging on about the same bollocks. Get over it. Okay? Sorry if that's a little bit harsh, but I mean, man, if you can't have your heart broken, then Jesus Christ, bruv, what's wrong? Hey, come on, Dave. Come on, Dave, what's wrong? Oh, John, what's wrong, John? Anyway, let's see. What's Pisces have coming up this week for the Divine Feminine? 4. God, but I'm tired, Tyrone. I can't take this anymore, Derek. Right, listen, Derek, just have a break, bruv. Have a Kit Kat. Go and talk to Kit. Get a cat. Just want to sit around me cats. Okay. So you're like, well, you know, I'm just going to sit here and just like contemplate on my next venture of life and just take a break. Not worry about anything. Go to the Zen department with the name Glenn or someone from Scotland. Glenn. If your name's Glenny boy. Glenny boy. You're right, Glenn. Gladys. Glenn. Garth? Really? Was it Foxy Lady? Foxy Lady. Swing. Let's see anyway. Pisces, Divine Feminine energy. God, you're right up in the divine. I'm all up in the divine chakras and this person drains me. I love them. But your bollocks reading said move on. Right? So I don't know. Are you arguing with someone? I don't know. Someone's nursing someone back to health. I don't know. Let's forget the Steve Punk deck. Right? Here. It's a bit like anybody that has a problem with me. Just move on. It's quite simple. Don't watch. But like, you know, I'm healing from something. I might need some time off. I kind of got period pains and stuff. And I got my blood going and blood work. And I'm having my period and fucking laying at home. You're like, oh dear, what's wrong now, Felicia? Or something. Oh, fuck, I'll have a go at anybody just lately. 5, Sagittarius, Taurus placement. I'm just losing my temper because... Why? Because I'm on my period. Ooh, fucking have one then, but have it over there. Right? Trust me, brother, I'll talk to any men. And they're like, men, women, shut your ears. What women like when they're having their period? Oh, Christ, Jesus. I mean, you don't know what it's like to be a woman. You don't know what it's like to be a man putting up with that bullshit. That's really going to rattle the cages there, I feel, Johnny. Rattle the cage, Johnny Cage. Johnny Cage. What is Johnny Cage? John. My name is John. Anyway, I don't know. Someone could be ill anyway. Let's see. I think I was saying about illnesses and elderly people, right? This is a nurse. This is a nurse. It's someone's ill. Keep coming up. Sorry, like I said right at the beginning through the channel stuff. I said, sorry if all of my readings just lately have been around people that are ill. But it's either people that are dropping down like flies, or it's a dragon, Or it's just like flies. I don't know. Flies around shit, or I don't know, but like bullshit, or just ill. Like I just seem to be going off rotten. Flies are all around me. But like, I don't know, like some kind of like, why did that come up in Sagittarius reading where I said it was a shock to the system? Because something was going mouldy and off, or something was rotting on someone's skin, or something like that, and it's going off. Like, oh. Like steampunk, or someone's just going off me because I'm a punk. I don't know, but like I'm going off, like going off. I mean, have you done your washing here? I don't know. Something's going stale, pungent, or putchy, but like pungent. Surge of electricity. Came up, man, through Sagittarius about electric shock, like radiotherapy, or like signs of cancer or something that was going to be burning the skin. Like we need some sort of thing on a skin to burn it off. Okay, like I don't know, even like a tattoo, and I got a tattoo and I need it removing. Or I've got a mole on my skin and I need it removing. Or I've got a mark or a birthmark or something like that and I want it taken off. Okay. Could be that, okay? But I really do keep picking up and they keep getting me to look at the same message. I'm sorry for you guys that are sick to death of anything about health, but it seems to be here for someone, right? Something that is like elderly residential stuff, might be going purple, okay? But it might be bruising, could be someone that needs injections of like morphine or what do you call it, blood thinning kind of stuff and whatnot. Could be an elderly person, there might be bruising, okay? There might be a bruise that someone's trying to get rid of. I'm also hearing plums, so it might be down below here. I'm hearing like bruises. Or Bruce, someone from Australia. Someone recovering from an illness. Or a nurse, they keep saying nurse. Okay. So I need the nurse, or I am the nurse, or I'm nursing somebody back to health that needs my help. To rest, because they're resting, and they're an elderly person, I need to help them. Okay. Now I lay thee down to rest. Could be someone that's grieving the loss of someone. You. Pisces, the divine feminine energy. Here. I need to keep an eye on them. I've got to keep a close eye on my children. Or I've got to keep a close eye on my partner or my lover or my mother or my grandmother. But the person that needs help, I am here and I am watching over you. There's also a spirit in the sky that's watching every movement that you make here. Every step you take. Somebody is tracking someone, every step they take. I mean, unless it's a step-o-meter and you're kind of like, okay, that's 500 steps I've done today. And you could be on a diet, okay, and you do like 500 steps. Or you're looking for what I'm looking for, which I don't know whether I'm going to buy yet, but I've been on a diet for a while. I'm actually looking into a treadmill. Well, wanting to buy a treadmill. Something about steps, okay, treadmill, that kind of stuff, right? Treadmill. Some of you are milling your own bread or your own flour, okay, or you're eating what I have, which is corn flour, okay, corn flour, and I'm milling my own bread or I'm milling my own flour, unless I'm called Miller. Miller or Mills? Mills, like mills, pills. Some of you, it could be sugar diabetes, okay, and you might be drinking alcohol and you might be looking for Pilsner. In the UK, I don't know if it's available anywhere else, but they have a beer here that I don't drink for many years, but they do have a beer called Pils. And it's the sugar turns to alcohol. So it's alcohol-based stuff that you can have for people with that are diabetic, that can drink alcohol because the sugar turns to alcohol. Okay, so it's called Pilsner. But I'm picking up that someone might like be sugar diabetic or diabetes, and they have to keep an eye on their insulin level. Okay, it might even be where you're on a diet and you are doing the insulin diet, which would be people that are like people that are weightlifting and they're like the strongest men. They basically go off an insulin level diet, meaning that what energy comes in goes out, so they can have a lot of cheat days because they do a lot of exercise, and it was about burning fuel, and it came up through here, burning a lot of fuel. And I started talking about what I'm also looking into. I know I am a Pisces, but this came up in a different reading. I think it was a Capricorn. Okay, so you can watch that as a Gemini if you have a Gemini placement. But again, it was about fuel consumption. And it was mainly around brown bread, okay, or wheat, whole wheat, because it burns through the body much quicker than what it does when you use white bread, okay, or you use like white pasta. If you have whole wheat pasta, it's the same calorie content, but maybe just a couple low, but it is also burns through the body much quicker because it is natural. So you might be looking into anything that is diet related, of stuff of burning off fuel, and you're doing things around walking, thinking about something that is of exercise, okay, something where you may be needing to take painkiller. You might be watching Black Lightning, which is painkiller, isn't it? Take the painkiller, cycle on your bicycle. So touring brakes, you could be dealing with life path 7 or a Cancerian. And that would be painkiller. So that was touring brakes if you didn't know, but cycle on your bicycle. So you could be called Michael, Michelle, Mika, Amelia, Aminga, Mowgli or something. I don't know, some South African name. And you are doing things around a bicycle or a treadmill. Okay. So burning off fuel. Okay. Looking at stuff that you eat and trans fats. Saying transsexual, trans fats. Okay, fats, trans fats into health related things, blah blah blah, so on and so forth. Calorie deficit diets, all of that kind of stuff is, well, magically it's here. Puff the magic dragon. Dragons, it's the puff, 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 give. Puff, puff, give. Some of you smoke the copious amount of ganja, or you try not to. Okay. Let's see. Spying, it could be here also. Let's see. Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. Ooh. Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. You are heading in the right direction. So we're going to split them up. Ooh, we're going to split these pair up. Somebody could be trying to kibosh someone's relationship to split this pair up. But it might be where you got children. Like, listen, you go in your corner, you go in your corner. This your hospital corners and you got a lot of clients and people. Okay. But like, these are people that you talk to. Well, online maybe. Some of you kind of going in completely opposite directions to brothers and sisters. You're kind of like, well, you're never really on the same page, bro, to be honest with you. Or your mother. Y'all got a lot of energy of like, well, we're just waiting for some news. There might be something that we're hoping for. I'm hoping to get a good message. Okay. So it's where people are like, oh my God, Steve, I really need your messages because I'm hoping it's good. It's good, Pisces, don't you worry. Steve's got your back. I want you back. Everybody wanted you. I want you back. This is the past. If it's the past, get over it, move on. Because it said it on the steampunk deck. Move the fuck on, find someone new, stop kiboshing people's relationships. Okay? So that isn't good for you, if it isn't, because the other person isn't speaking to you anyway. So if you're like, oh my God, my ex, you shouldn't be wanting exes back. If your ex doesn't want you, it's because they're not bothered. Okay, so they're not speaking, they're not talking, you don't want to know, you're getting on with the relationship that you're in. The person that's in the relationship is heading in the right direction. Okay, so they're going that way. So it's pulling the person towards someone. Okay, so you're making plans, channeled stuff, movement. Okay, where would we live? What would we do? Where would we live together? Parents, what's close, what's not? Okay. If I say not, you say another Pisces swinging on a tree, Kissing. Some of you want to kiss this person, okay? Kiss me, kiss me. Kiss me now, lose me forever. So, some of you might be like, kiss me, you fool. Just kiss me. Kiss me, you fool. Well, like, yeah. Some of you are kind of like, you got the horn, okay? Could be a Capricorn who's got the horn. You're like, man, that's a horny motherfucking devil. So I've got the horn. So, well, let's talk about it. Let's talk about your horn. Trust me, I am. So, yeah, so there's that one. Because this person's kind of like, I'm all for the big dick energy. I like it because you have confidence. Where was I talking about this? The majority of people that got fed up, I would say, in this reading. Oh, sorry, it went on about YouTube, but there were people. I said confidence is everything. Okay, because it's what? Captivating. When you're trying to do things on camera or anything like that, you need to capture the audience. Okay, you need to catch their ear, catch their eye. You can only really be yourself. It's like, How unfair, Mrs. Patterson. Who wants to listen to that? Right. It's called captivation. So you might be doing like captures, like capture. Right. But like someone that's very captivating. Their energy is funny, light, vibrant, trustworthy, sexual, erotic. It's all up in my chakras and my Rita. It's everywhere, baby. And I can feel it everywhere. It's everywhere and nowhere, baby. That's where you're at. Climbing across the country in your hippie hat. So hi-ho, Silver's pussy, everywhere I go. And though it's obvious, hi-ho, silver lining. Don't be a coy cowboy. Don't be a coy carp. Some of you like fishing. Carp fishing. Let's see. The other person connected to Pisces, please. Oh, the fuck? What's the matter with you now, Felicia? Well, I've got the horn. Why don't you make me an offer then? I'll make you an offer you can't forget. Take that. Listen, dickhead, I'm not interested. Why don't you go away? I'm not interested. So, if that's the next person, listen, I need to kibosh their relationship. They are not interested. Oh, no, they are not interested, no. No. I'm losing interest. Some of you might be struggling around the sex department. I don't know. Please don't be the same reading as Aquarius. Let's see. One more card for the other person connected to Pisces, please. The Emperor. Same card that came out for Aquarius. 2 4s. Scorpio, Aries. Scorpio, Aries, Aries, Scorpio, Aries, Scorpio, Scorpio, Aries, Scorpio, Aries, Aries, Scorpio, Scorpio, Aries, life path 4. Okay, so you got this very seprophilic energy. I love you because you're weird and fucking stupid and you don't take any of my shit. You pretty much stand up enough to say, I ain't taking any of your shit, Felicia. You either speak or you don't. But let's be honest, right? I love you, Jenny, right? I will do anything for you, but I know what love is. And I know how to carry myself through wise, being wisdom, full of wisdom and everything else, and Norman, or Norma, you know, and you're like, bruv, I know my shit. I'm suave as fuck, bruv. I know my big dick energy. I know who I am, okay? If you know I am, then, but I want to be with you. I want to be with you, Jenny, not you or you, or you either. I can't forget Baba, right? So some of you might be cooking winkles, or you might have a winkle. I don't know. Wayman? Here, Wayman. Way, man. Way out there, man. Someone's smoking copious amounts of weed. We're way off. Way off. Way off? Way off. Ralph? Wow, Wolf. Ralph? The name Ralph? Do any of you realise why I repeat myself? It's a spirit message. When you speak to the deceased, it comes through like an echo. And you'll immediately say Ralph, Ralph, the name Ralph, 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 Ralph. Okay, that's why. Yeah, some of you, you're just equivalently in love. You just got things going on around parents. Some of you, you're turning people down left, right and centre. You're like, listen, dickhead, I really ain't interested in either of you. I want to be on my own. Or like, I know you both love me, but I'm picking which one I love. Okay. Who loves you and who do you love? It's the running man. I'm dealing with a Cancer and a life path 7. And I'm choosing who I want to be with. Okay. That's if you wait around to be chosen. But like, if not, you are the chosen one. A gifted child. Someone that has a golden child as a gift. And then every Pisces out there and everybody that watches tarot reading, I have a gift. Good, it's good for you. Gift. Somebody could be gift wrapping something for someone, or somebody could be rapping and you've got a gift in music. Pretty much like myself, which is Angel Radio. You might be buying something here, but I definitely keep you like a rapper, or you've got the gift of the gab or something like that, and you know how to talk your way in and out of circumstances. Because I'm very wise, I don't bend over and pick the soap up, I pretty much know exactly what I'm doing. someone's very advanced in their job or what they love doing. They're very advanced in that. Like I do it very efficiently, which would be another fish. So like I do it very efficiently. I kind of like churn one in and churn one out and turn one in and turn one up and turn one down. Some of you could be hospital corners and you're turning beds or turning pages. You could be listening to or watching the vampire film of Turning Pages, which was by Sleeping at Last. Okay. Sleeping at Last, Turning Pages. Very good song. Some of you might be writing songs, writing lyrics, doing things around music. Okay, I actually do have another one coming up where it's got my voice on it. It's actually got the Sagittarius reading where I've altered all of the stuff and started mixing it up. You might like it. Once I've finished it, it'll come out on Angel Radio. You can find that below. Okay, free channel, free music. Listen to your heart's content. Anyway, so that's what we've got for you so far, Pisces. And this is Scorpio. Could be dealing with Scorpio here, Aries. Anyway, so to get the rest of the knowledge of what it is that's going to be going on, we are going to clarify this side, give you two different stories, one story. I'm also going to do what we've been doing, which is messages of closure, the hidden truth, and in the shadows, and they will also be separate readings that are also clarified. And that's another reading that you get on top of this one. And then also on the Full Access Bundle, you get one weekly throughout the month that only appears on the Full Access Bundle, so it will not come out on here for a week. And that weekly will be exactly the same. You'll have a weekly reading, clarified, 3 different decks, 3 different clarifications of that, and that will be your whole week. Each sign comes out, Full Access Bundle, only there, not YouTube, okay? And then YouTube more than likely just get fire signs, air signs, whatever kind of sign, right? Whatever I decide to do. But yeah, I like to give my patrons more, okay, than I do YouTube, because they pay for it, okay? So that is also what part you get there. But you can choose to decide whatever, but it tells you all about everything below in videos, explanations, whatever you like. Tells you everywhere, okay? But it's the Full Access Bundle only. This is where it will go. Thank you very much, Pisces. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you soon.